pissed off for not doing something that you know you are supposed to do, but you don't do it. For example, keeping your seatbelt on is something about the noise of the seatbelt that annoys the heck out of me. And I know I'm supposed to put the seatbelt on, but at the same time, does the seatbelt have to be so annoying? Ugh. Anyways, listen, I did see a couple of you guys on my live earlier today. Your girl, since then, have went to her sorority sisterhood meeting for the day. I was also supposed to take my baby girl to an event that her and Girl Scouts planned, but I got lost in time because I knew I needed to be on this road by at least 12:30, 1 o'clock. And because my meeting went over time, or went over the time that I was expecting for it to go over or under, it kind of shifted my whole life in another direction. So as I got on the road, I realized, dang, my phone chargers are in one of these compartments inside of this car. But while I am driving, I need for my phone to charge up so that when I get to that said event, my charger or my phone will be charged. In a minute, I'm about to take one of my phone banks off of the charger and put another phone bank on the charger. So that means I will have two phone banks to go live with later, or I will have two phones available with the phone bank for me when I need it, even if it is to take payments. I did see one of my little square readers. I should have put it in my car, but I think I left it in a space for when I'm going to be doing quarter auctions. So it should be okay. In the midst of all of that, I've been trying to just like clean up around my house, shift some things around in my house. And the more that I'm doing that, I'm finding that I got so much more stuff. So I'm not going to be able to conquer that mess tomorrow, because as soon as I come home from this event tonight, which is going to probably be about 11:30, 12 o'clock, I'm going to go home, take a shower, and I'm going to crash. I'm going to wake back up at about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to head to my event that is an hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from my house. So that's what I'm going to do. Hey guys, hey, what's up? Then I am going to stay there till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Hopefully all goes well. Today I'm doing an event in Avalon Park called the Avalon Celebrations. What's up, I say? Hopefully there'll be lots of people there. One of my plans was to sell Easter eggs, and inside of the Easter eggs I was going to put a item from my table. So maybe the egg is going to be like $3, and the individual is going to pick whatever item off my table that is listed within that egg. I feel like that's a very cool thing to do, just to draw more customers and clients, and just be a great participant to the community. But guys, please make sure that y'all tap that like button, tap that like button, tap that like button. Thank you so much. Anyways, moving on. I thought that was cute. Man. So I decided to get on here because I'm also having this little small issue with when I go live, I can't do a short. So I be wanting to like tell y'all what's on my mind at any given moment, but unfortunately I have to see how I may be able to get around that concept of my phone not wanting me to record a short video after I have officially went live for a long period of time. It usually gives me like the blackout screen. So I was like, you know what? I'm bored. I done listened to the radio. I've listened to some music. I could turn on my Pandora, but I got something to say. So I'm about to put on this live and I'm going to record a video like that. Y'all know my patience is not there. So with that being said, I do not like people getting in front of me and they drive slow. Like, excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. They need to go back to the original driving lesson book that tells them this lane is for fast drivers. That lane is for drivers who just wants to lollygag. And that lane that's further to the right is for individuals who just really want to drive at the speed limit. Many people don't know that kind of stuff. So some people needed to be reminded of their driving when they're on the highways and the byways and the interstates and the intersections and, you know, yeah, all that good stuff. But anyways, I'm not going to stay on here long. I'm probably going to be on here for like 10 minutes. So I give it a take like 4 more minutes and then I'm going to get off. I just really needed to say what I wanted to say and I did not want to hold my thought. So instead of being allowed by YouTube to create a short, because I had already went live for an hour and 20 minutes, I decided to go live again because now I'm going to have to wait for my phone to reset so that I can create a short. I wasn't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Another thing that I do want to try to attempt is emptying out my other phone, because this is a phone that I'm using primarily for recording and talking to you guys, but I really need to get another phone. And it's not that I don't have the money to get the phone. Y'all know I just be trying to save money for real. So I'm gonna do my best to empty out my phone that I have right now and remove some of the things that's on there so that when I do go and get another phone, I won't have to worry about much. My phone can't be backed up right now because I have too much stated in the space that they have already allotted me. So nothing that I'm recording or nothing that I'm posting or, you know, just nothing that I'm doing moving forward is being backed up in the phone. I pretty much use it for Uber because I like to talk on the phone that I'm recording on right now. So the other phone, I pretty much have a benefit to use it for Uber, because on Uber the app talks to me. I don't necessarily have to talk back to the app, but it's a work in progress. And when I'm given the time that I need, I just don't take advantage of it, or I find other things to do and not devote my time to what I need to get done. I already know it's 82 degrees right now, and I really don't got my AC on low, but I already know I'm finna be hot. So this thing is telling me to go to Coco, and yeah, I can. Yeah, I know how to get there. So that makes sense. Cause that long road, I'm gonna shift off, and then I'm gonna reverse and go in a circle and shoot myself back out on the interstate just to get to this park. This way is better for me because the other way had me so confused. It had me on 95, it had me on a turnpike, it had me in all different directions. And if I don't have to pay to get to this location, then I don't want to pay to get to this location. However, when I'm coming back home tonight, I'm probably going to just take the turnpike, because once you get up in this little area, it's confusing. They have like an all-in-one type area. They have a Publix there, they have a Target there, they have a Dollar Tree, Walgreens, CVS, and then they have about 500 condos and 200 townhouses. So they really don't have to leave their area for anything. And honestly, if I had to live in a location like that, I think it would be awesome. They have like all the mom and pop stores that people can go to, and I'm real like hyped. I don't know another word to use besides that for those kind of locations, because I love local, natural, small business type businesses. And yeah, you literally don't have to leave out of your complex for nothing. Heck, Publix pretty much got everything you need. Target right there. And then you got all the mom and pop stores that can possibly make you dinner on a day-to-day, or lunch or breakfast on a day-to-day basis. Then they also have this one area that has like a little food court in it. It's like a food court, and they sell all types of stuff in there as well. So those people who live there, they don't have to want for anything. I see why we all going slow, because as you move further up, there's a state trooper. He's like controlling the streets, if you want to call it that, because nobody wants to go around him. Everybody wants to stick with him so that he doesn't feel, or so we make him feel like he's the dominant one. But baby, 201, I'm about to get off. So if he want to run it, then we can run it. Hopefully my baby made it to her Girl Scout event. I hate that I couldn't be there. I was also reminded as to why I was happy that I was relieved from Amazon Flex, because of me not having the time and allowing the money to get the better part of me, instead of actually doing what I need to do as a mommy. So the month of April is pretty booked for me. I knew he was gonna do that. I knew exactly what he was doing and why he was doing what he was doing. Look at this. Look. So I knew exactly why he was doing what he was doing. So he wants to be the dominant one. So anyways, the month of May, I usually take off for myself. I think I do have one event in the month of May. Yes, P, you was the first one to keep your like. Somebody did come on and they liked the video, and then they took their like away. But I wasn't going to say anything to those individuals, because I like when y'all like it. I like when y'all engage. And if people choose to come on and be negative and give me a different type of energy, I kind of like ignore them. So anyways, the month of May, I am open, because I think like the second week of May is usually Mother's Day. And I just go hang out and I have fun. Even if I got to do it by myself at a beach, or find something that's entertaining for me to do on that weekend or that day. And then June, I usually pick back up. But I'm going to try my absolute best to see if there's quarter auctions that are available in the month of June. I really don't want to be in this heat anywhere. Anywhere. During the month of June, and I might just sit out. If I do anything, it has to be on the inside, and I'm going to do deliveries. I'm going to see how that works out for me. I know I will be okay. The reason for me doing these events at this moment is because I want to push out my inventory. So I'm going hard this entire month of April. I have another event tomorrow. I got some more events coming up next week. I do have my phone. How far I am. So it looks like I am 16 minutes in, and I am going to get off in the next. But if you guys can hear me, what I was saying was next Saturday we have an event for one of the elder ladies that were a part of the sorority. She's one of the originators that started the sorority in our area. She and her friends came up with our chapter to be chartered into the official sorority on a national level, and we have been rocking ever since. So that's a blessing to her and who originated our chapter. Anyway, so that's going to be the last weekend of April. Then I am going to do a quarter auction the last Monday. Next Monday, not this Monday, I don't think. Not this Monday when we go back to work, but the following Monday after Easter, following Tuesday after Easter, I think, I have a quarter auction. And then that following week, which was the last week of April, I have another quarter auction. And then we're going to be in the month of May. Things are moving by real quick, y'all. So, alone on this road. At least I'm not alone by myself. I got some other cars with me, but I am alone in my car. It says that I am 33 minutes away. I don't really know another way to get there quicker. I just entered Orange County. I'm on St. Johns River right now. So I'm getting kind of sleepy too, for real. I did have a snack, and then I had a cupcake, and then they had like some turkey sandwiches